So I'm waiting on carb parts that are all in order. I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm gonna keep rolling here. These fork seals need replaced. The disc seals are completely shot. They've been electrical taped and they're very wet. So I'm gonna replace the fork seals, which I already have on hand, and plenty of ATF to do the job. Let's get this front end torn down. All right, first I'm gonna pull this windshield off. It's probably gonna get cleaned up and put back on later. But it's attached to these fork ears that hold the headlight and the turn signals, and those are gonna have to come out. So might as well get the rest of this off. That was easy. Kind of nice to see what the bike looks like without the windshield on it. Let's go ahead and pull this choke cable back and out of the way a little bit. Let's take these off so they're not flopping around anymore. It'll make polishing them easier too. Where'd it go? There's one. There's the other. Okay. Crisis averted. One of the things that I'm going to be doing while this is all apart is trying to straighten out these headlight ears where they mount to the turn signal. There's a bend right behind it, so the quite, stick straight out, and I think they should. That bend there doesn't look like something that would be factory. It's not even on either side, so I'm gonna do my best to take some of that out. I'm pretty sure this speedo cable is the wrong one because it's too long. It seems extra droopy. And it's also routed incorrectly, which tells me it's been replaced. I've got a new one on order, so get this one off. So now I'm going to undo the front brake and hang it back up on the frame just for now. The plan is to go through this system anyway, drill the rotor, have it resurfaced, put fresh pads in, do a stainless line in the front, and put a new reservoir on the master cylinder. So that'll all be getting done later. Looks like I'm gonna need a 10mm wrench to reach back there. It's not a 10, it's a 12. Dropping brake pads here. Guess that bracket goes over to both the bolts on this front fender. So on the left we have an end cap with 2 studs and nuts. On the right we have a castellated nut with a cotter pin and a washer behind it. Let's go ahead and get this cotter pin out of the way. And remove that castellated nut. Ooh. Pull that back just far enough to clear the other side. There we go. So I went ahead and took the reflectors off of both sides so that they're not in the way. I don't want to damage them in the process. I'll just loosen up these triple trees. Oh wow, this can be easy. Out it comes. Just as easy as the other side. All right, here we are at the workbench, and starting with the right one, ran into a little bit of a problem. That don't reach, because this one doesn't have an end cap that comes off. So my socket doesn't reach that damper bolt on the end. Only way to get these out, impact, and then special holding tools. I only have an impact. I don't have the right sockets to reach in there. So I came up with this. You ever go to do something and get that feeling that it's the stupidest idea you've had in a while? Well, I'm having one of those right now. This is either going to work or it's going to not work. So here goes. And it worked. Yeah! And this isn't my first time rebuilding a set of these Showa forks. Pretty similar to the XL. And just like the XL, these forks don't have a backup ring, so you can't just use the, backup ring to pull the seal out. The seal has to be pried out of the outer fork leg. All right, let's take that little clip out. I've got my trusty red pry bar that made easy work of, well, I'm not going to lie and say it was easy. It was a pain in the butt, but I got the job done on the last set of Showa forks that I had to do that didn't have a backup ring. Got it. Told you it was a pain in the butt. Let's see, we don't have that same problem on this side. I've been able to reach that. So this should come out no problem. Yep. There it is. Oh, spilling oil again. And it's pretty much lather, rinse, repeat on this. There it goes. Nice. Well, there you have it. 2 fully disassembled Showa forks, complete with painstakingly prying out those seals. These fork legs I want to polish up, hit them on the buffing wheel, get them looking real good, and then I'll have to find the correct size of something cylindrical to drive these seals in, the new ones that is, and we should be good to go from there. I do have all the ATF on hand already, but like I said, I want to polish these, clean everything up real nice before I go to reassemble everything. So I'll probably do a live stream and polish up the fork legs during it. After that, the next video you'll see will probably be putting this together, putting all the forks back together with the new seals and all that, putting them back on the bike. And then after that, by then I should have all the carburetor parts to do that reassembly, putting them back on the bike, and then trying to run it off the carburetors for the first time. So hopefully this helps somebody doing the same thing. Get yourself a little red pry bar and just put all your body weight into it. It'll be fine, just as long as you know where you're prying. Thanks for joining me. Hit that like button and subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I'll catch you next time.